Damu, Kiwe conversation. The only place you gonna get it is the only place you gonna get Big U.
West. Free Big U. Welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversations. A special blessing goes out to Big U, his family, his wife, his daughters, his sons, his nephews, and his community that love and support that man for dedicating his life to it. Besides that, we got the content. Hit that like button if you just came in. It's Duse M the Don. And it's the Damu and Kiwe Conversations. So if you on Instagram, go ahead and go to Twitch or go to YouTube. Hit that like button as soon as you get over there. That's just like taking your chucks off before you step into a gangster's front living room. You dig what I'm saying? Don't come up in here with shit all on your shoes. Ain't no telling what you done stepped on. But even more than that, man, welcome to our sanctuary. And Wack100, is he turning on Young Ant Buffet? Hit that like button coming in. Mike B, Active Chucks. Hold on, let me close this real quick. We just downloaded the Fiend interview. Turn on your notifications. We're going to try to get this Fiend interview to y'all and some of the clips and stuff starting in the morning, and then we'll react and watch the whole thing later on the live if we don't run some other content. Oh, did y'all see Cowboy Thundercat on the Thunderdome on old boy saying he was boof? Hey, listen, man, some rats will beat your ass. Active Chuck, King Tyson, that's why Ant Jefe don't say nothing against Wack. Wack got paperwork on him. Listen, man, it's looking like that might be the way. Look like that might be the reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. We is not trying to be seen with Christopher Love, boys. But Ant Jefe was, in fact, young Ant Jefe took this fraudulent 60 nigga to St. Andrew Park. Now this, and you fuck with him, okay, I see that. But my nigga, and I can see him saying, well, he ain't no real 60. That's why I brought him over here. Okay, I can see that. But the fact that you will put your name and your stamp on the Crip Cop coming to the hood is bonkers. I don't understand that. I'm just saying, Southern Force 1999. Salute to the Damu Kiwe Conversation family, man. Salute to you, brother. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and send this down there. You know what I'm saying? The good people's coming in. Kid, the barber, Damu Kiwe Conversations. Duse M, salute. Drew V, salute. Duse M, the Don, Damu and Kiwe family. Mods in the chat. Man, shout out to the Blue Wrench Mob. Always on the job and stay active in the chat. The chat is where it is at, man. Southern Force 1999. Salute. Renegade Duchess. Renegade Duchess. Birdo Getter. Birdo Getter, man. Salute to y'all. But welcome to the Damu Kiwe Conversation. Jerry Griffin. Salute to the chat. Maz, Duse M, the Don, Damu and Kiwe Conversation. Y'all voice. That's my shh. You know what I'm saying? Hit that Mike Brown. June, what up? What up, man? We got the Carolina Connect TV. Salute to the Blue Ridge Mob. King Buck Wild. Fuck the union. Hey, listen, right now, we signed the doctrine. We signed the doctrine with the union, man. So it ain't no peace treaty. It ain't no war. It's just a doctrine. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can coincide and don't go back to war. Carolina Connect TV. Southern Force, salute to you, brother. Welcome on, John Bacon.
Salute, brother, man. What's going on? What's the word?
Man, Wack100 claims another no jumper podcaster, Young Ant Jefe, is on paperwork. I don't know. He can't really just believe Wack, but for Wack to throw that out there and even play with a nigga like that. Jarvis said 7-4 GD folks in his bitch. A shout out Duse M and the rest of the Damu Kiwe fam. Shout out to the 7-4 GD folks in his bitch. You know what I'm saying? They done left the GDs in the dough. Miss Lisa's house. Salute to you, West West. We love Big U. We love the Don, the voice of the West Coast. Voice of the West Coast. Home to the culture, man. The Damu and Kiwe conversation. Hood Tycoon, what up with you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Look at Mikey B 115 with the roll call. If you on that roll call, then that means that you a regular around this funky joint. But I see some they don't. Hey, Mike B, I know you up in them projects, but some of these people might get off on you if you know what I'm saying. You forget their name on the roll call. G-Mac, Damu and Kiwe conversations is lacing our red and blue chucks up and getting active on these rap busters. Welcome and subscribe. Welcome and subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Antonio Banks, what up? Slim Fat Dude, what up? Slim Fat Dude. How's you a slim fat dude? You must got the Homer Simpson body build. You know what I'm saying? Like me, nigga, with that gut, I got that baller gut. Baller gut. Mike B, what's good, my guy? But yeah, man, the good people here. Yay, area. Detroit, our best channel on these YouTube streets. Hey, man, that's a fact. Well, at least we got more credibility than the rest of them. Because one thing for sure, Black Cash Dream, salute. Man. T Jeezy.
So he finally lining up Young Jefe, huh? That's what it sounded like.
That real quick. Hold on, let's get into that real quick. He just lied on Tee Grizzley, and then we'll get to that afterwards. Let's go. Right. Let's come back. Make sure everybody got some content.
We got to get Wack on here eventually. I have spoken to Tee Grizzley. I spoke to him at length today, and he said, "Act," and maybe we do it now. I don't know, but Tee Grizzley spoke to me and said, "Act, I love you. You're the biggest in hip-hop media, but you got to stop allowing Wack to use your platform to validate the fuckery that he's putting out." And I said, "What are you talking about?" It said, Wack is moving around with fake paperwork, okay? And with him moving around with fake paperwork, he usually doesn't gain enough steam. And they told me a whole, I don't know if it's a conspiracy theory or just how they believe Wack moves with information when he's starting what they call a campaign. They say he starts it on Clubhouse. And after Clubhouse, he brings it to the 100 Side Show. And then after that, he brings it to his Instagram. And they say usually that don't do much, honestly. And they said, but after those three things don't work, he brings it to No Jumper. And after that, to really kick the bitch off, he comes to the biggest. And you know who the biggest? Ain't nothing bigger than the chat. He comes to you. And I'm like, well, Wack's our guy. Wack is our guy. We got to be honest. Wack's our guy. He's great entertainment. And, you know, when we've really gotten into the weeds of fact-checking certain stuff, we've gotten, I think his credibility is pretty good. They said, well, why don't he drop this alleged paperwork he got on me? I said, well, Wack said he will drop the paperwork, but I think he wants a bet of 50,000. That's what the conversation was in our last stream, right? Now, this is why I got to call Wack today. After talking with Tee Grizzley, they have sweetened the pot so much, it's going to be incumbent on Wack to drop whatever paperwork that proves that Tee Grizzley is a snitch, right? So Tee Grizzley, and I talked to him this morning, I'm telling you on the phone. He said, Act, Number one.
Baby for life. What's up, baby?
Because he was asking, he said, what paperwork did he send to you? I said, he sent me the first page. He's like, come on, use your brain. When has Wack been reluctant to drop the whole paperwork? Why?
Right.
And I said, all right, well. So they said, what did he send you? Because you never put it on screen. I guess they watched the stream. I said, well, it was an appellate document for this guy, and I guess this guy named is Shooter. And they said, Wack, use your brain. The guy in question, Wack even admitted he never got charged. How are you appealing? How are you appealing a conviction that you were never even convicted of?
Right.
Not gonna lie, that kind of make a little sense. They said, well, if Tee Grizzley put somebody on the lineup, where's the proof of this? When you do that, even if it's a picture lineup, you gotta put your initials near the thing, circle it, sign off on it. Where is it?
Damu,
They brought up some compelling points. Now, I cared about the money point first. They said they were down to do Wack100 one better. They said they're more than down to put up 50,000. They said they're down to put up 250,000. And trust me, they showed me all the jewelry. They said we could back it in jewelry or we could back it in cash. They said we'll do 250,000 to Wack100 10,000. So that's like a great bet. That's like a prop bet. That's like a parlay, right? It's like a 10-leg parlay. So they said they're 250,000 to Wack100 10,000 if he could provide whatever he claims that Tee Grizzley supposedly snitched and show the veracity of these papers. Because they did ask me, they said, we watch you break down every case. How come Wack got some magic paperwork that you couldn't find? Didn't you try to find it on stream? I said, I did try to find it. I don't know. Well, Wack said the lawyer for the guy got it in. Then they brought up some other points. They said, sometimes you be listening, but I don't know if you're listening. That's what you mean. How did Wack send you an appeal paperwork? Because the front page was something going in the courts of appeal. But then they later said, or the guy who called from jail later said, I'll be good if Tee Grizzley don't show up to court. Well, I don't know if you guys know how the appeal process works. When you submit something for an appeal, the witness don't show up to court. You submit writs and briefs, which are like, just documents kind of stating your whatever and supporting your case. There's nobody showing up to court. The trial's over. You're appealing a conviction, not going to trial. So I'm like, ugh. I don't know. However, Tee Grizzley strongly felt, and I want to be very open and I'm gonna be transparent for the audience. He felt like
we already got that.
This was a ploy and a play by Wack, and he feels there might be a couple reasons. Because I kept asking him, I said, why would Wack just randomly pull this out of the air, right? And for what he said, I think Wack might be trying to do the big U play on me. And I didn't know what that meant. But I got to figure
it. You know what that meant. Man, one's in the chat if academics know what the big U play that he said that Wack is trying to run on Tee Grizzley.
Good lying ass.
Why is academic feigning ignorance, right?
That's crazy, bro.
Give me ones in the chat if y'all think he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what the big U play is. Drew Lee, Super Saiyan 3. Yeah, everybody already know. Yeah, I guess that was a dumb question. My bad. I'm going to make a poll for y'all right now. Hold on.
Wack has been trying to get me to engage him in speaking about criminality or lack thereof online. Whether it's about fake paperwork, wild accusations, or anything else. I don't know. So, what I'll be trying to and attempting to do today is I'll be presenting and I could verify he said it to me on the phone. I didn't record no phone calls. That's not my thing. But he said to me on the phone call, you could tell Wack I got $250,000 to his 10,000 if he could prove that whatever paperwork he has that I supposedly told is actually valid paperwork that comes from the district attorney or actually from the police officers who supposedly did the investigation. They also told me the detective, because when I guess I were listening to Wack read the thing, the detective or the police officer that conducted the interview where Tee Grizzley pointed out the person, they said that person is actually like the deputy, the only person that matches that name in LA PD or county, whatever, is a cop that's actually one of the highest ranked cop. He wouldn't be doing a interview with a suspect, which again,
right.
This is the money aspect of this makes this compelling. So I know Wack is not into the art of capping. And I also understand Tee Grizzley's point of saying, I don't want to fall into the trap of Big U, where I'm going back and forth speaking on possible criminality because he suspects that this is a thing to bait him out, that Wack might try to throw a Scud missile to speak about other things to try to get him federally inquired by whatever. I don't know. But he did have seemingly like one of his right-hand guys who, well, that's the guy who clearly he's with Tee Grizzley because he showed me Tee Grizzley's jewelry. He's like, yo, this is $250,000 right here. He's down to get on here. Right. And if Wack could show otherwise, Wack would be the recipient of $250,000. But they are adamant to say if Wack can't prove that whatever paperwork, and they even said, if he got the full paperwork, you should post it. We all want to see it. And then we all want to publicly look it up. There ain't no secret paperwork. Why would there be a secret paperwork?
We gonna get to a Peasy got him.
We will see. All right. So I'm gonna hopefully get Wack100 and also this other individual. I believe his name is where's my phone? I believe his name is Dogface. Dogface. That's an interesting name, right? See if we can get both of them on at the same time, and we're gonna try to figure out and get to the bottom of this. Tee Grizzley feels that this is a campaign that is not on surface level. Thirsty, Wack just randomly trying to figure out who told. Also, which I might have to try to get this audio.
Gargle mouth ass nigga.
They then told me, and this is the last thing I'll say before I try to get them both on the line. They said, let's put this in perspective. If Tee Grizzley told one guy, that guy actually didn't do the crime. Because supposedly there's a video of Tee Grizzley talking to the guy that they said he told on. And that guy told Tee Grizzley, hey, brother.
Hey, brother.
I didn't rob your house. And the guy named Grizzly, and his demeanor is, if I told, why would I tell on the guy that I have on video saying I didn't do it? Those four did. And second of all, why would we be listening to the guy in jail now who's using this as an unrelated case, but he's the one who told me who robbed my house? If anybody's the snitch, it's him. So again, we got the Spider-Man meme once again. It's like when Thug called Gunna a rat, and basically Woody a rat, and then Woody said, nigga, you ratted. It's a Spider-Man meme. Okay. Should we hop into this first before we get to Alicia Andrews and a few other things, or what? Should we hop into that or what? You tell me. By the way, quick update for the people on the Academy page. And if you are on the King Academics page, we are doing a special fundraiser for the relief effort in Jamaica. Hopefully we could go above it, but we'll see. We got 7 days. Okay. So should we get into that? There's a few other things I want to talk about. The Wayne Cash Money versus. There's some stuff I want to talk about there. Mm-hmm.
Ellery Garcia, yeah.
Things I want to talk about there. Your older
Yes,
brothers
they
in Solani.
can.
Man, I hope all is well for him. Okay, call Wack. We could get to the bullshit, and we could get there quite quickly.
That's a fact, Slim Fat Dude.
Okay, I think we should call him now. How should I do this? Should I call the second individual first?
It's
or call
2025.
Wack?
I don't think
what I do know is a MO of Wack. When Wack is questioned, he gets loud.
Watered down.
He gets, you know how Wack gets, and sometimes it derails actual fact finding and, you know, a proper way of figuring out what's the truth, right? Okay. Let me call Wack. Yeah, I think we should call Wack. Let's bring Wack on first. Okay, let me make sure. I'll text the other individual saying I'm going to call him soon.
Kiwe. Hit the like button.
Were you recently?
Let's turn me up. Hype me up in the algorithm. Hype me up.
Here we go, people.
Hype me up.
I don't like doing phone calls top of the stream, but wait, why am I calling Wack on FaceTime? What the hell? Okay, call him regular. Let's get to it.
I don't got it. I don't got nothing after the confirm. It might have bounced back or something. Yo,
Wack.
What up, bro?
I have a huge update, and I have a proposition. I'm on stream. I have a proposition that I've been told to forward to you. You want to hear it? So this morning, I spoke to Tee Grizzley.
Yeah, because okay.
And Tee Grizzley
infatuated with this Tee Grizzley nigga. Okay, what's up?
So Tee Grizzley told me. Well, he watched the stream. So Tee Grizzley told me, and he said, "Listen, Wack is running a campaign on me." And
wait, slow down. Now I'm a disrespecting. Tee Grizzley, you's a bitch ass nigga. Fuck you and what you stand for. Because if you listen to the shit, you heard Baby Shooter himself. Don't put it on me, nigga. Now it's fuck you. Now it's gonna be a campaign. You bitch ass.
So he's acting like he didn't tell the nigga that he put a hit on him to get hit. He acting like he didn't do no agent provocateur shit off the get-go. Like he wasn't trying to receive some kind of response. Get him to interacting. Salute to Tee Grizzley. He's sharp as a porcupine quill, bro. Because the best thing he could have did was holler at Wackademics and let them know what's going on and why he's not responding, and Academics is responding. So now he's going to do the tough talk shit, try to make somebody get in their feelings and troll them, and then he gets a response. You feel me? On top of that, you get to explaining yourself. See, you got to be in a dominant position at all times when you deal with Mick Fuckboy. You know what I'm saying? Cash Mick Fuckboy Jones. You know what I'm saying? You don't answer and try to prove nothing to him. That shit be so soft, bro. And New York is so damn bad, bro. For 4 years on Clubhouse, I watched niggas from New York trying to prove shit to this weirdo. But what? This and this and that, bro. You niggas seek validation through men, bro. That is so sus, nigga. You seeking validation. Y'all grown men. You're not a teenage boy. Why are you seeking validation through a rat and another man? Yeah, man. Y'all got
work.
Nasty work.
You's a bitch ass nigga. You ain't nobody, nigga. You just a big body that's soft as cotton. Fuck you, what you stand for, nigga, and let it stay there. This act, for him to hear Shooter himself say it, fuck you mean I'm running the campaign.
What he
You know what I'm saying?
he thinks you're running the campain because you're stamping the paperwork.
No. He can't act because he heard the man himself. You feel what I'm saying?
But
that's why I put him on the phone with you.
Yeah, he heard all that, but he feels you're pushing fake paperwork.
Ain't no still shit. Nigga, if you hear the man saying it, see, me running the campaign is me just saying something and not telling nobody where I got it from, right?
Yeah.
That's not what's going on. You hear the man. You heard the man say, I told Unc this shit 10 months ago. What did he say I told him when he burped me? Told him? What did I tell him? You gotta send me something. So if I was running the campaign, I started it 10 months ago, right?
Agent of chaos.
Okay, so that's his thing. He's saying the paperwork that you're stamping isn't real, and he said he has $250,000 to your $10,000 if you can provide accurate paperwork. That
great. I'm going in. I talked to the attorney myself the other day. I said, this week, let me come see you. Sit down, let me see you. And out all that shit myself. I just told him that shit yesterday. So I'm gonna go in there and say, like, listen, bro, I don't give a fuck. I hope he ain't a rat. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no. Now, if the nigga want an issue with me, then I can start making it an issue and start digging on some other shit. We could go revisit your original case and see what that looked like and see what you did and didn't do compared to this song you wrote like you was fucking Godfather Scarface. If you want an issue with me, I can make it an issue. But it's clearly you heard this dude come on here and say this where it comes from.
So he said this, and he said, he said the reason why I think he believes you're running the campaign is because he's
a bitch ass nigga to believe that.
He thinks you're not fact checking certain things. He's like, hey, listen, how could Tee Grizzley have told on this guy if he never got charged with the crime? And how is he bringing up?
Hey, bro. That doesn't make sense. They already brought it to the DA's attention, and the DA brought it to Dude's legal attention. So it's on them to file, not file, do whatever they're gonna do. I don't know, but niggas, I'm telling me I'm running a campaign. When you hear the dude, you hear him.
So I guess he's saying
like
either you got him to lie, or he's lying and he's spinning you, and you're standing on the spin.
I got him to lie. You fuck you, me. Hold on, bro. Let me tell you something, man. Hold on, look, bro.
We got some more paperwork.
Yeah, look, let me.
Also, they looked up the cop. They're saying that the cop who was the person who investigated based on what you read, they said that cop is a deputy, is a deputy chief of police.
I don't give a fuck. Now look, I'm gonna send you something, bro. This is how you know I'm not looking for this shit. That nigga ain't on my. You know, he ain't nobody like that to me, bro.
Wack, I like that 250,000. They showed me. They said it is insured by either jewelry or cash. They showed me $250,000 in jewelry.
Hold on, wait. I'm gonna send you this, bro. So you will see. Wack woke up to this.
Nah,
nigga, I'm not fucking digging on you, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you like that, bro. Nigga, I think you on some funny shit.
Bro, he's capping. You woke up to it. Just assuming what you're saying is true, which we don't believe is true. We believe that you was a little bit more strategic with this whole troll plan and police plan to try to get this dude on the internet responding to you about street shit, right? So that he could incriminate himself, maybe even give probable cause to get his spot hit, right? But assuming that you true, that it just came in your lap, bro, you supposed to walk 9 penitentiary yards, triple OG, Paru. How you didn't first check it, validate that it was authentic, on top of validating that it's authentic, make sure you cross your T's and dotted all your I's before you brought it to the internet. Because once you bring it to the internet, your stamp is on that. That 100 EBT stamp, it's on that fake work. Wack 100 stamp is on that fake work. Poetic Jala, his stamp and No Jumper stamp is on that fake work. And Christopher Love Boys. Yeah, Love Boys brought it to the net too. And he trying to get out. And the nigga from Fire Trey Avalon. That nigga looking like a cold motherfucking liar, bro. A cloud chaser. But they did say he was the one hanging with the Armenian G-Face. Things that
shit, nigga, you better leave me alone before I really tell him how you was fucking your auntie, dead homies. Nigga, better leave me alone, bro, before I get gone. Leave me the fuck alone, nigga. You know I know the truth. I go dig up one of them old phones, boy. Leave me the fuck alone, nigga. Now I can start running the campaign. It's a fact. Now you see what I just sent you, right?
Hold on, let me see what this is. All right.
You know, I hate if I'm on a nigga, I'ma tell you I'm on you. I don't give a fuck about what it is. But nigga, send something, that's what it is. Yeah, you see that, right? I woke up to that.
Yeah.
Start back in October. This is after 9 months of him verbally saying it. What did he tell me in October?
I got the link.
Okay.
Lamar already got the
link.
link.
What the fuck is you talking about? October, what's up, Mark? I got
we'll
jury selection next weekend and got all my paperwork from the cases from the lawyer.
Yeah,
and sent it home. We're going to expose that fuck nigga. He talking about Tee Grizzley because I've been telling him since the beginning of the year, hey, bro, till you said something, I don't know what you're talking about.
So is it a possibility that Shooter lied then? Because if he has jury selection in a case, if he has a case and he never got charged, bro. Say again?
He's already on the case. He's been on the case, the shooting case, 2.5 years on another robbery.
Yeah.
And the shooting on the artist.
They already been on everybody look like a play.
But is he charged for anything to do with the robbery of Tee Grizzley's home? Tee Grizzley saying
got 1 year. They got 1 year. They got 12 months to charge it. There's 3 year statute of limitation with a 1 year tail. But what I'm saying is, you don't see no interaction with me asking him about no fucking Tee Grizzley. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he seems like he's volunteering. So,
yeah, you know, see me ask about those, right? I wake up and I get something. I'm asking his wife, yo, did somebody sent me some shit?
Yeah.
Before she reads it, she says, good morning. He said he was going to have someone send you something. He's in court. Okay, is this real what he said?
Birmingham, Alabama.
She says, yes, that's Grizzly paperwork. And when he calls me, I'll call you to clarify everything. Bro, I'm not looking for this shit.
No,
give a fuck.
No, I agree.
You know
Listen, from what I've seen with you, you're pretty impartial. You kind of like give it up. Like if it is what it is, it is what it is. But
yeah, I don't give a fuck. But if you want to make it personal, I can start. Like matter of fact, we gonna make it personal. Fuck it.
Wait, but hold on. Before you do that, though, like, don't you think that maybe the shooter dude try to send you on a dummy mission in the sense of?
I don't know. Bro, listen.
Because telling you he's going to trial, but he's not charged for anything. He's not charged for anything with Tee Grizzley.
You sound dumb as fuck. He's on trial for a shooting and a robbery.
Yeah, but that's not with Tee Grizzley.
He had 2 cases. He had 2 trials. He's been in there 2.5 years, bro. We know that. We understand that.
Okay.
He's saying they just bringing this up now, right? One ain't got nothing to do with the other, bro.
But he's not charged.
Yes, but they told his attorney, hold on.
Wack so stupid, he up against it on this one, though. You know what I'm saying?
Chat, you guys get what I'm saying? I guess, like, Tee Grizzley saying, wait, how did I snitch when, number one, the guy hasn't been... Matter of fact, nobody... Tee Grizzley to me today, he said, nobody knew this guy was involved with the crime till he came out and announced, yo, I robbed... Or Tee Grizzley said, he said, there is no charge. So I'm like, Regardless, we gotta get this $250,000, chat. I think this is easy bread, right? Like, you know, I know the exposers are watching and listening. There's $250,000. We could bust it down 10 ways. That's $25K each. Me and Wack gotta take 50K each,
right?
And then the other $150K goes to the exposers or goes in the war chest fund. And all you have to do is
they got no war
prove
chest fund.
it is
They over
in
there struggling.
paperwork by the district attorney or the police alleging that Tee Grizzley is a certified snitch.
Man, they ain't got no shit like that. They capping, bro.
All right, Wack getting somebody on the phone. I know this is gonna be devious now.
Hit that like button if y'all just coming in. Bang that like button. Y'all already know.
Now I got to be honest with y'all, chat. What really enticed me about this, because I think Wack was saying, is this a dog face guy right here? This might be him. Eh? Wack was saying he would bet 50. That one his. I'm gonna put 250 up. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go.
Oh, it's movie time.
It's movie time. Okay. Let's see. Wait. What is this? Am I? Going. All right. While we're doing this, let me see if I. Oh wait. Is this on the phone? Let me see if I can add Dogface. Dogface is the one who says he knew the stuff. Here we go.
Yeah, he definitely the police, bro.
Let's see if he's around.
You mess with him, you better be prepared to go to jail. Damu, Kiwe, conversation. Let's get to it. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Oh, hold on.
The $250,000 bet. I think it's money time. So hold on, I'm gonna patch you in real quick. I think he got us on hold, but I'm gonna patch you in. Okay, hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think Wack might be
on the
getting
like
the shooter
button,
guy.
man.
I don't know who's getting on the phone. He hold on. But could you give me so I spoke with Tee Grizzley and you this morning. And number
right.
one, you know, we understand what our platform means. We want to get across factual information all the time. And obviously we do know people's reputations they care about. Could you give us like some type of explanation on what you know, what's going on with this Tee Grizzley stuff? I know you've seen most of this paperwork stuff that they're like floating around, but the allegations is that Tee Grizzley's house was robbed and he went to the police and he pointed out somebody in the lineup and pretty much snitched. What do you say to that?
All right. Let's take it from the
just
top. First of all, the
said that,
paperwork
bro.
they put out is first was fake. He's now saying Wack100, Wack-keisha is what I call him. He's now saying that he put out paperwork that wasn't right on purpose in order to try to get Tee Grizzley to react. Tee Grizzley didn't react like he wanted him to, so he went to Plan B. Plan B was to continue to put the fake paperwork. One, the paperwork that they originally put out back, the paperwork was fake. We knew it was fake. It was structurally fake. The actual, he mentioned that the grammar was right, but no, the grammar wasn't right. The structure of the document wasn't right. The spacing wasn't right. It was just a total fake document. A third grader could see that it was fake. That's number one. Number two, the first clue is that the report was supposedly generated by an officer, LAPD officer, by the name of Hamilton. There was no first name associated with it. It was just Hamilton. His badge number was 231-9842. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to delve into that and see that there was no Hamilton on the LAPD police department from the Devon side of the precinct or no other precinct with the badge number 321-9842. So when the questions start to flare about, hey, this name Hamilton is not matching his badge number. First of all, there's no LAPD officer with a 7-digit badge number. That's the first red fucking flag. Number two. When they were challenged by that, they tried to preempt the whole argument by finding Officer Hamilton. So they found Officer Alan S. Hamilton, who just so happens to be the Deputy Chief of Police over the Detective Bureau. And they're saying that this is the guy, or this was the guy who came to Tee Grizzley's home on September blah 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 to interview Tee Grizzley and his wife. Only problem with that act is that when you do your due diligence and your research, Alan S. Hamilton, the deputy chief of the Detective Bureau of the LAPD, his badge number is
Wack ain't gonna let him talk.
If you want to delve further into it, his serial number is 27393. So that doesn't match either. That's number 4. Number 5.
That Jefe is not blind.
Does the LAPD deputy police sheriff go to somebody's house to conduct a burglary investigation or a supplemental because the police report had already been entered, right? So this guy is supposed to be doing a follow-up interview of Tee Grizzley and his wife, wherein which he interviewed Tee Grizzley and sat down with him at his home, and Tee Grizzley provided him with some information about Tony the Tattletale. He ain't just Tony Johnson, a.k.a. Shooter. He's Tony the Tattle-fucking-tail Johnson.
Why do you say that? Why do you say he's the Tattletale?
I'm glad you asked, because little do people know. People are not putting this together right. So listen, when Tee Grizzley's home was robbed or burglarized, Tee Grizzley has family and friends that live in the LA area. So it's not like a situation where you had a guy from not from California who had moved to California with no connection. It wasn't Tee Grizzley visiting and then he got robbed or something and he has no people on the ground. He has people on the ground. So it didn't take him long to figure out who it was or a name for names to start popping up. When names start popping up, right? The shooter guy, they didn't call shooter Tony the Tattletale Johnson, found once Wack100 called him and told him, hey, Tee Grizzley got a hit out on you. They trying to kill you. They believe you were involved with the burglary at home.
Wack told the boy from Fire Trey Avalon that Tee Grizzley got a did, right? It then got to this informant, and he running to tell the rapper. And what if Wack one line about Tee Grizzley? So you trying to put that nigga in jail? Why are you speaking up on that? And then he tell him who hit the lick. This whole shit is messy both ways. But Wack engineered this. It's called stimulating conversation. That's what the feds do. They tap your phones, bug your home, and they do things to provoke and stimulate conversation. This is nasty work, bro.
You're right. Nasty.
He acknowledged and admitted in a phone call with Tee Grizzley that we all have known and seen now. He told Tee Grizzley and his crew on FaceTime that Wack100 called him and told him and informed him. He was the first person to inform him that it was a hit put on him, supposedly, allegedly, by Tee Grizzley. So he ran with that. So he got scared. So what he did at that point was he reached out to people who knew Tee Grizzley.
The Damu,
there was a phone call. There was a FaceTime phone call.
And
that FaceTime phone call, this motherfucker, Tony the Tattletale, he told Tee Grizzley and his crew, every Crip member who was involved with burglarizing Tee Grizzley's home. Now, this motherfucker, Tony the Tattletale, he's an active Crip. He's a gangster Avalon Street Crip, I think, or Avalon Gangster Street Crip. He told Tee Grizzley in an hour-long conversation, and there are more recordings that Wack100 and his merry band of idiots don't get. He told Tee Grizzley and his crew, everybody who was involved with the robbery. He turned his own Crips in. He even mentioned that one of the guys who was involved with the robbery was his cousin, who's also a Crip. He threw Avalon Crips under the bus. He threw neighborhood Crips under the bus. He threw every branch of the Crip organization in Southern California under the bus and pointed the finger at them and told Tee Grizzley it was them who did it. Right. Let's move to the next issue. The next issue is that during the so-called interview where this mysterious fucking Detective Hamilton came to Tee Grizzley's home, which couldn't have happened because on the same day that they say he came to Tee Grizzley's home, Tee Grizzley was in fucking Miami shooting the video with Future.
Oh, whoa, wait. Okay, hold on. So in this like paperwork that you're saying is not real, they cite a date that they speak to Tee Grizzley.
Yes, they cited the date. That thing's not. When Jesus was born, who gives a fuck? The whole fact of the matter is that they cited on that motherfucking paperwork, that fake ass fraudulent shit that he's now admitting was fraudulent because he know he can't stand on that shit.
Just coming in, hit
So
that
on the
like
date
button.
in question, or the date that is articulated in that fake ass report, he really wasn't even in fucking California. He was in Miami. Let's move forward. In the fucking fake paperwork, it says that this guy presented Tee Grizzley with a 6-pack, a photo lineup, right? And that Tee Grizzley supposedly, allegedly, according to this fake-ass document that we now know is fake, so why we even arguing about the validity of it or the language in it? He already admitted that it was fake. But let's move forward. Let's keep on playing this motherfucking game. So now, he says that Tee Grizzley identified figure number 4, who's Tony the Tattletale Johnson, a.k.a. Baby Shooter B. Tripping. He said he identified him. Well, how did he identify? Hey, that's him right there, number 4. Well, if
I think Wack is back. Wack, we have. You know,
what up, bro?
You know,
what up, bro?
We have an affiliate of Tee Grizzley on the phone. Dogface. You know who Dogface is?
You know who I am. That whole nigga know who I am. Bro, that's a nobody, bro. You whole nigga. You a nobody. You doing nobody business,
he got
nigga.
exposed, bro.
You exposed on what? Ain't nothing exposed, nigga. You was a bitch, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. You a hoe, nigga. You a phony, nigga. Ain't no listening, bro. You know you can't out-talk me, you pussy-ass nigga. You know you can't out-see, nigga.
Right.
You know you can't out-talk me, you pussy-ass nigga.
You just bow down to dude that put in.
Bow down to who? Ain't no bowing down, nigga. Now, come on out with it. Who bow down to, bitch?
What you
Who bow down to, you hoe-ass nigga?
Apologizing? You ain't
Bow
even
down to who?
shut your bitch ass up. Academic.
And you ain't from LA, nigga. You ain't from LA.
And apologize.
You ain't from LA, you bitch
Put that
ass
on your
nigga.
mama. You didn't apologize.
Apologize to who?
Check you.
Apologize to who? I'm in
Put
Detroit
that on
right
your
now,
mama.
nigga.
I'll go run it right
I'm in
now.
Detroit right now, you bitch ass nigga.
You ain't
And
from
you ain't from
Detroit,
LA.
though.
Speaking of
You
who
not
ass
from
mama.
Detroit.
What, you from LA?
You from
You
Pontiac.
from LA?
Yes.
Oh, hey, G-Mac. All of a sudden, now he I'm thinking he from LA. Yeah, I'm from LA. Nigga, every nigga I know that's from the Valley be like, Valley, 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 Valley. As a matter of fact, we finna get on that right now. Hold on, let me. That nigga said, is you from LA? That nigga said, yeah. He didn't want to answer it at first, but he kept asking him. He said, yeah. Oh, man. If that nigga said, if I'm the nigga from the Valley, you from LA. If I'm that's that image he's trying to live up to. Let me find this for y'all real quick. In the meantime, in between time,
Nigga, you wasn't born in LA, you hoe ass nigga.
Who wasn't born? I was born in Granada Hills, California.
Hey, listen, bitch ass nigga, you wasn't born in no LA. You ain't from LA, you hoe ass nigga.
You know, LA City is very small. LA
bro, this nigga said LA City is very small, bro. We got over 1 million people just in the city of LA. Probably more than look that up, but this crazy. Well, you know, LA City is small. It's the county. Of course, LA County is going to be bigger than LA City by itself because there's so many other cities that make up Los Angeles County. But LA City is where the South Central Los Angeles is where the Bloods and Crips was founded. The intense gang warfare. He know what they're hinting at. It had nothing to do with the population. It had nothing to do with who's tougher. He's talking about how close you are. What? Hold on. Oh my God. Maria come up in here, open the damn door because she got her IG back. They had hacked her IG. She on right now. But let's get back to this CS2 back.
Oh, yeah, bitch ass nigga. I don't want to hear your life, you bitch ass nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. wife a hoe.
Wait,
Your
hold
wife
on.
learn be a hoe, nigga.
Wait, hold on.
Get him off of here, bro.
Wait, hold on.
You don't run act.
Wait, hold on.
You don't run act.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Wait.
That money, you broke ass nigga.
Hold on.
What we talking about? You ain't gonna act that, you hoe ass nigga.
Hold on. Wait.
You ain't
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
bitch ass nigga.
Wait. Could we the facts on
act that little bitch. Now go ahead, act you. I watch you get marked up. Ass nigga. We don't believe you, hoe. We don't believe you bitch ass nigga. You apologize to the dude that marked you out. Marked me out. Never happened. Okay, we're gonna run. Keep on going with it, nigga.
Hey, hold up. Mike B, what you say? So Mike B said the 2 P's in the B rap Pacoima to the fullest. Now CS2 back from LA. He hiding from the real riders from 2P. That's a fact. I was born in the pen Tupac. Oh, for real? What LA hospital he was born in? I don't know. That nigga said in Granada Hills. I don't know the valley like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know the valley from studios and all that. But I don't know, like, hospital. Like, I could go to Gardena Memorial, Centinela Hospital, White Memorial, General Hospital, East Lake Hospital in East LA. But I don't know the valley, like, what hospitals is in the valley. I never went to them, you know what I'm saying? But I can tell you this.
Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. If you guys have been following what's going on, you know that yesterday was a thing of absolute beauty.
I heard you, G.
Lucy, the liability, strikes again, making his entire team of rainbow rats look like a bunch of lying-ass goofy. Yesterday, we all got to see just how desperate and thirsty the rainbow rats are for content. It also shows that CS2 back, Lame Buster Thugless, and Lucy the liability cannon are goofies that you can run circles around whenever you get ready to. When we sent these guys the true and authentic CS2 back paperwork, these dummies said it was fake. But when send them some fake paperwork, they take off with it. They jump for joy and shout from the mountaintops, saying we got the work.
No fake shit. None of that shit. Valley.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. If you guys have been following what's going on, you know that yesterday was a thing of absolute beauty. Lucy, the liability, strikes again, making his entire team of rainbow rats look like a bunch of lying-ass goofies. Yesterday, we all got to see just how desperate and thirsty the rainbow rats are for content. It also shows that CS2 back, Lame Buster Thugless, and Lucy the liability cannon are goofies that you can run circles around whenever you get ready to. When we sent these guys the true and authentic CS2 back paperwork, these dummies said it was fake. But when send them some fake paperwork, they take off with it. They jump for joy and shout from the mountaintops, saying we got the work.
No fake shit. None of that shit. Valley.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV.
All right, so we done with that. Valley. Now you claiming LA. Oh my God, bro. Listen, shout out to the homie B Craig. Shout out to Big Messy Moore. Shout out to the homie Structo. Shout out to the homie G Principal. Shout out to the homie G Mag 2-in-1. Shout out to Red. Bro, shout out to all the riders from Pacoima Paru Bloods. They gonna stand on that Valley shit quick. And unbeknownst, them niggas don't like LA niggas thinking they just gonna come up there and set up shop. They'll line your ass up out of that motherfucker, right? Because they don't really like LA niggas coming over there trying to set up shop. This nigga out here claiming he from LA. Oh my God, bro. This nigga always wanted. I told y'all, blood wanted to beat me. You know what I'm saying? This nigga wanted to have the stripes Duse M had. He wanted to be known in South Central and Compton. That's crazy, bro. Let's go.
Bitch ass nigga. Put that on your mama, you didn't. When you coming for Detroit? Put that on your mama, you didn't. Back to Detroit, you whole ass nigga. Put that on your mama.
Shout out to the valley.
Hey, listen to the nigga. That you don't even have no conversation with me, you whole ass nigga. Yes, I'm not your boy now. They'll get you something her ass. Expose you, you bitch ass.
Wait, no. All right, hold on. Yeah. So, wait, hold on. Don't face.
He's excited. He's never been on the platform. No, we're talking about Tee Grizzley.
Never been on the platform.
So we're just trying to get to like some actual facts and like, for example, is this paperwork that was presented, is it real? Like that's what, wait, you say what? Is the paperwork real?
He already acknowledged that the first paperwork he put out there was not real.
Is that true? What?
It's not real. He never acknowledged that. Yes, he did. You bitch, nigga. You acknowledged it. You said you put it out there trying to bait Tee Grizzley in. When? You want to do an interview with academics and they do last night. You said you put it out there to entice him to come in and speak about it and deny it. You knew it was fake, bitch, nigga. So no, what are you talking about? What did you say? Real word. The shit you say academics. The shit you say academics last night. The shit you say academics. I didn't say academics last night. No, well, 2 days ago, bitch. You know what I'm talking about, nigga. Stop playing.
Wack. So,
yeah,
would you post the paperwork?
Talk real tough. This crazy. He was talking tough to some niggas out there. No, and the nigga apologized. Nigga, stay on point, bitch.
Wait, Wack.
Tell your mama to stay on the foot of this dick. You bitch ass nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Your dope fiend ass.
I was born in the hospital. Inglewood, California. Yeah, Daniel Freeman, Inglewood, California. Me and Mike B was born in Inglewood.
Hold on. Wait. We're trying. Wait. We're trying.
Shut your bitch ass up. Come on, Act. Let's go.
No, we're trying to stay on topic. So Wack, you have the full paperwork that
Yeah, I got it all.
That's validated.
I know what I'm doing. I know how horrific it is.
So okay. Is it a way that could be posted? Like shit, I'll throw it on the page if you want. Who cares?
Definitely it can be posted. Listen, by the way.
And just so y'all know, the city of Los Angeles itself in 2024 had 3.8 million people in the city of Los Angeles. The city. You know what I'm saying? So what about we gonna see what LA County do? We gonna see what the Valley got. Hold on.
By the way, academics, he told you to tell Tee Grizzley to put up $50,000 that it ain't true.
Yeah.
So Tee Grizzley gonna put up $250,000. I'll put up 100,000. Right now. You ain't got 100,000. You don't know me at all, bro. I bet 100 you ain't got 100. You don't know me, bro. I bet you that. Ask if I got 100. Screenshot it right now. I bet you ain't got 100. We paid that bet. You broke ass nigga. Shut your broke ass up. You's a broke ass nigga. You got it on my P-card. You bitch ass nigga. You ain't got no. Hey, hold on. You nigga one of them broke niggas. You live in a $3,000 house. Fade your bet. Fuck out of here. You ain't got no 100,000. Shut up, nigga. Fade your bet. Stop talking so much. Take the bet.
Wait, so
you fade that bet and raise you, nigga.
What bet?
I'm gonna do.
What bet is on the line? All right. Okay, here we go.
Act. This is what I'm gonna do, Act.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the legal beagle and I'm gonna put you straight. The legal beagle? You said you have paperwork, nigga. What are you talking about? Yeah, I do. But I'm gonna. So post it up right now. Because it's shit up. Hey, listen, bro. We do what we want to do. You ain't in control of nothing. No, you whole ass nigga. I know you a hoe, nigga. You a hoe, nigga. You a hoe. Attention, goddamn. Go ahead on. Listen, your whole life, your whole life. You a hoe. Your whole life. We want you to get first and apologize. Said you was a hoe. We want you to get and apologize.
Dress and apologize to
yeah, we got the content, nigga.
To who?
Yeah, okay. Don't worry about it. We're going to put it up.
The
We're going to run it today on Clubhouse.
Run it out, D, nigga.
Listen, we're going to run it.
Now, you
this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I took it online.
No, nigga, pay the bitch ass, nigga.
Let me know when this nigga quiet, God.
Do that.
I don't face. I think he's gonna address if he's gonna take the bet or whatever the case is. Let's hear.
Okay, so watch this anger just. So listen,
holler
wait a minute.
Hey,
listen,
you too emotional. No, you hollering like a little emotional bitch.
Your wife is emotional, nigga. Your wife was emotional.
Your mama's emotional. That dope feed ass bitch.
So watch
your
this.
mama's emotional. Bucket ass bitch. Your dope feed was emotional.
You mad? I thought you said I was
bitch
mad.
ass nigga.
I thought you said I was mad. Your blood pressure up.
Weird ass nigga.
Your blood pressure
What
up.
I'm gonna do?
Okay.
No, you said academics.
Look, call me when y'all can talk.
You said academics page 1 of paperwork. Is it real or not? I got the T, nigga.
Okay, so I'm trying to get the bet locked in, but I don't know. So
okay. Watch this act.
It appears that what he's trying to say though is that he's gonna get his legal people to
legal people. Hey, academics, we're talking about Wack100, who's in financial despair, whose wife just outed him and exposed him for being non-supportive. Now watch this. He sent you page 1 of what he said was a 3-page document proving Tee Grizzley was a snitch. The shit he sent you, you have never revealed to anybody. So it is incumbent upon you, my dear sir, to put what he sent you, claiming it real document on the floor. But he appeal document for the 2nd District of the state of California, where in which Tony Johnson is appealing a sentence. Now listen.
Hold on. No, you're right. So he sent me page 1 of a document. I don't know how many pages, but it was an appeal document. Actually, right. I think I could probably put that up because you guys are at the stage with betting and stuff like that. Let me put that thing.
Yeah, put it up. So don't forget. He told you that he had the official paperwork. It was going to prove that Tee Grizzley, that document is fake. I can prove to you it's fake. Listen, you want to know how that document is fake? Once you put up, all people have to do is go to the California State of Appeal website. Take that motherfucking number on that document, and let's look at the document. The document number is, it's the 2nd Appellate District Division 2, case number 23, CC, Charlie, Delta, Frank. One for public scrutiny. No appellate document is sealed. This is not no fucking RICO case. This is a burglary. So, first of all, so we put it in the system. Go to www.com.
Okay.
California State of Appeal.
So by the way, I'm gonna put the here it is. This is the document in question. We got it on the screen now. So
all right. So we got it on the screen now. Now I'm gonna send you 2 documents right now. Right here.
Okay.
Now check your text message, Act. That's the official website right there for the California State of Appeal. All case numbers, like the one that is cited on that document that he sent you the other day, supposed to be verifying Tee Grizzley was wrong. Type it in yourself, right on the chat, so the chat can see that the document number on that paperwork comes up as 0 zilch.
Wait. So let me ask you this question. You're saying that this piece of paper is fake?
Yes, fraudulent. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so there's a few inconsistencies here, and wait, I think Wack might be a little bit disadvantaged.
How far is East St. Louis from them? Right? How far is East St. Louis to St. Louis, Missouri? You gotta let me know that because the valley like 55 minutes, no traffic. It could be longer than that if traffic come up. Let's go.
Because what he's telling me is that, hey, he has no dog in the fight. It's just that his guy shooter calls him and gives him this information. He's just letting the world know. So
wait a minute though, Act. Watch this. So I'm going to send you the video of the same shooter, Tony Johnson, calling Tee Grizzley and his crew. And telling Tee Grizzley and his crew that Wack100 told him that Tee Grizzley put a hit out on him. Lord have mercy.
Nasty work.
What?
Yes, I'm going to send it to you. Check your text message. I'm going to send you all this shit. Check your text message. They pop it in right now.
All right, so I'm gonna put up with, which by the way, I think you're sending me the same thing. The appellate stuff. I think we kind of looked that up as well. Yeah, we couldn't find that.
Okay, so you looked at. So watch this. Let's. And I apologize for coming on your platform, bro, and being so belligerent. But the problem is that I'm tired of motherfuckers in California allowing this old broke ass bitch to go unchecked and to have unfettered access and to use his clubhouse, then his Instagram cronies, and then his fucking exposer bitch ass fight. Don't use these motherfuckers to get attention from you, Pat Lord Ross, fucking Adam 22, and the rest of y'all. He's trying to use our platform to springboard himself into relevancy, bro. The nigga's a coward and he's a hoe. So therefore, he got to be checked. And what he's counting on is motherfuckers just to take the shit at face value without doing their due diligence and checking it out. And before,
no, I agree with that last part. I agree with that. I think Wack, credibility wise, I don't think his credibility is like in the dirt. But I do think that when you're bringing real harsh accusations, we should do a little bit of due diligence to see. And I tried to pull it up when he was on here. I tried to like look it up to say, let me see if I could pull this paperwork. I wasn't able to do it then. Again, and
you're not able to do it now. I did it for you. So listen, I
did it for you. That's enough of Wackademics. We're gonna go ahead and go to the. We're gonna go ahead and go. I think this is the no jumper one. Let me. Oh wait. Before we do that, let me show that y'all know what's going on.
Then you will make fake paperwork.
Credibility gone, fake work. Credibility gone, fake work.
Then you will make fake paperwork.
Credibility gone, fake work. Credibility gone, fake work.
Then you will make fake paperwork.
Credibility gone, fake work. Credibility gone, fake work.
Then you will make fake.
You done made fake paperwork, credibility gone. You done made fake paperwork, credibility gone. So let me see, where is this? This ain't the one, bro. Damn, no jumper. Creps. Let me see. We're gonna pull it up real quick. No jumper. Wack100. Fake paperwork on Tee Grizzley. Let's get to that real quick. So, we got Wack talking about he told like 9 days. Smutting the nigga name, bro. And these niggas be supporting that shit. You niggas part of the problem, homie. Oh, damn, my bad.
Overly aggressive at first. It seemed like he was pretty chill. And then when you first asked that question, he like answered in a chill way. It's like as it escalated, you know what I'm saying? You were kind of, because you really wanted him to.
That was an incomplete answer, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you needed like.
You ain't kind of a snitch. You either a snitch or you ain't. Like, who the you feel me? You don't have half a tail. You either got a tail or you don't.
Bro, about who?
Huh?
Who is either half a snitch or not?
anybody. It ain't like nigga, he told her.
But Wack is in a crazy spot right now. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but I watched like literally 2 hours of Academics uploads about this. But so basically, Wack brought the Tee Grizzley paperwork to the table. And I guess he basically like Tee Grizzley talked to Academics on the phone, and he said, I want to bet Wack that paperwork is real. And Tee Grizzley also said, and this
not
is
real, you mean?
that's not real. So this is basically how you know that Tee Grizzley's telling the truth, because Tee Grizzley said, Wack can put up 10K, I'll put up 250K, and if the paperwork is fake, you got to give me 10K, but if the paperwork is real, I'll give you $250,000.
I heard something about that back when it was fresh.
Right there is like, he basically can't be lying, right? If he's a man of his word. If he plans on dipping off on, but basically that means that Tee Grizzley's like 100% confident that the paperwork is fake. So Wack starts getting, there's a guy named Dogface. I don't know where the Dogface came from. Not Dogface, the guy who was drinking cranberry juice. No.
Not that guy.
Not him.
What does social media do? I do content.
I don't know anything about him. I just know Wack was on the call with him, and Dogface was basically like barking on Wack all crazy, and Wack ended up hanging up. And then
why he
right?
Woo!
But the guy started dissing his girl, and so I think that was his reason for why he got off the call.
He should let people know that get to him so easily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got some stuff I'm gonna look through today. See, the thing about that, right? Baby shooter, like, as you know what I'm saying. Out there on that piece of paper, but it was just too much like that was said that was just like crazy and bizarre, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the people putting their money up, I would have put my 10 up quick.
Wack got the paperwork from Shooter's side.
So he said, and Wack specifically said on the pod, Shooter's, you feel me? Shooter B. But I believe him for various reasons. I believe this is true. I know this is true.
What other part? You saying this?
I'm quoting Wack.
The little situation was true because the uploads, like I remember when the first uploads was going around when he was talking to the dude was getting blamed on other people, and he was like, look, man, it ain't me. Look, it was wooty woo and wooty woo. Don't say you heard it from me. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we remember way from back then, you know what I'm saying, before this paperwork issue, and that was like 2 years ago. But
if Wack is getting the paperwork and bringing it to the table, I was just finding out about it now. So I mean, to Wack, it's like figure out if that paperwork had any authenticity to it. Like, I mean, that's crazy. Like, because he's putting people like me and Ack and whoever else commentated on that paperwork, he's putting us in a weird position because by him bringing it to the table, he's kind of like putting us in a situation where we're going to take it more serious than we would otherwise.
I didn't hear nothing about Tee Grizzley back then. I only heard that like Shooter was throwing it off on somebody else. And he was explaining himself.
And then had to come corrected.
Right. I didn't hear nothing about Tee Grizzley telling back then. I heard he was just trying to figure out.
So now, so with the house being robbed, right? So basically they said like it was like cash taken and like $1 million in jewelry. So basically, from my understanding, what I'm thinking is they saying like doing the insurance claim, I guess you got to make a police report or something. I guess he made a police report and he was talking to the police. And in this police report, everything that was on social media was coming up, from both the videos, the shooter blaming people, to shooter coming back and saying, no, it wasn't him. I just said that because my mama address and this and that. So that's why I'm saying it was just too much put out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if boy feel that way because it looked like that shooter's not going to be charged for it because the statute of limitations have ran out and ain't no charges. Yeah, it's only 3 years for a burglary. So that's what I looked up. The statute of limitations have ran out. So right now it's just like a statement. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it is looking. But he said, but if he put his money up, he's basically saying that he didn't sit down. Like, basically, this whole paperwork that came out with this interview that this detective is saying he talking to you, and so where they get the video from, because they said they matching the video from his home to baby shooter Instagram. They matching the sweater up, so that's how they know he was the robbery suspect. It's just like all type of shit.
Charge if it's beyond the statute of limitations.
But I'm saying that's why they probably speaking about it, because the statutes of limitation. Because at first I'm like, shooter is retarded. Like, why is you getting online, calling in a Wack, and you doing content with Flacco, bro? And this is still an open case. But the burglary is only 3 years, and I think it's been 3 years since that case. So I think that the burglary happened like in 2022, like September or something like that.
3 years.
Hey, if you get robbed for your jury and you trying to get your insurance money and you go make a police report, that's not telling, though.
No, but that's not the point. He didn't just.
When you go in detail, like how what was explained, like
that's
bro,
what it said in the paperwork that we now very much think might be fake. Is that the paperwork says that he told the cop that he knew that it was shooter, and that he then identified him out of a lineup.
Exactly.
But so I think that's kind of like fictitious, because I don't think he knew who shooter was originally.
And had the video.
DM'd him on Instagram.
And not even that. And they brought up the video. So during the video, was shooter try to throw it off on other dudes. Like, look, man, people saying it wasn't me. It was this person, and my cousin. He was supposedly talking to one of Tee Grizzley folks, somebody on Tee Grizzley's side, and they was recording him the whole time. So all this is in this police interview as well. Like, oh yeah, I know who baby shooter is because, I had basically allegedly my folks talking to him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
And provided his Instagram. They provided his. But let me ask you this. For news on Friday. You feel me?
Hold on. So Wack said it was fake?
Yes.
Oh, so
officially as it went.
That first paperwork was Wack specific. He was on there with us. So right there.
So Tee Grizzley and it got cleared.
I mean, if that paperwork is fake, then because that was the entire basis of this online investigation.
That was a play that shooter was running, apparently.
Front of Giddy up.
So he duped Wack.
So shooter ran this.
Damn, Wack should be mad.
This is why
he's fucking up Wack's credibility.
No, but this is why Wack specifically said, like, and I give props to Wack for standing by his team.
Hey man, you gotta stop this shit, man.
Hey, let me land.
How you confirm some fake paperwork that he put out there, and you got to give credit to Wack?
Why are you giving him credit?
I'm giving him credit for he stood by his team. He specifically said this was like wrong information. You know what I mean?
Whole team got it wrong, and then he's going to stand by them. That's not.
He's supposed to condemn them. Like, what's wrong?
You're supposed to get a new team.
I mean, I feel like that's commendable to not just be
Wack needs to put out a statement acknowledging that he was wrong. And
I think he said that wasn't the only. He said there's way more information, and we got the actual work coming. That wasn't the work, but we got the work coming. This is right before he did the show with you.
Really?
I think y'all filmed on Friday.
I didn't see him talking about it on there.
Yeah. We talked about it on the news.
Hey man, this is we got to stop it, no jumper, right? Hey, stop intimidating people to see it your way. When somebody don't agree, they boys get the high pitching or calling them. Because now this when you create little lushes and they force to see it way. Ain't no way in hell you saying he put out some shit, then came back and said it was fake, and then you commended him and his team for being wrong.
No, I commended him by standing by his team regardless, despite the situation.
I mean, just correcting what he said, because he put it out there. Like, so if you pushing a false narrative, it's only right for you to come back and correct it if you find out that the narrative, you know what I'm saying, is false.
Okay, all right, and not even to derail. So if Ant get a R 2021, and then they keep going back to court for maybe a year, and they keep saying R, Young Ant remains on R. Remains on R. Remains on R. This nigga's looking at one case where they keep telling me to come back to court, and I'm remaining on R. And he said I got 7 R's. Once he find out that's what it is, and I'm not keep getting released on R's, should he correct himself?
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because you
no, for sure.
Shouldn't it correct that?
No, for sure.
If there's evidence,
evidence is on the internet.
It's facts.
Then misinformation, like when you're in a powerful position, is
We already
very
seen
dangerous.
the video, Spirit
Like dog, for sure. Like I just said, like
content.
I see, y'all got the Wack and Munchie war. So, I feel like, probably that's, what is war is raw, what is raw is war. So I don't think like when it cut to y'all, he probably, I don't know, he probably don't feel the need to correct himself though, but or probably ain't even looked into it. He probably just looked at your and just seen all the ORs and was like, man, how this person with this background got all these ORs, but it's the same OR.
This penitentiary nigga commenting, so you can't read. Hey,
I'm not Wack. I don't know.
Okay, here. I need the travel report from last month, like right now. And then also I need
y'all
tired of putting out
paying that life.
Man, graduated from the 3rd grade and just stop.
My thing is like, if you're gonna bring some bunk information to the table, you at a certain point, you got to apologize. You got to correct the record. You got to say that it was fake, etc. And if Wack's not going to do that, that's going to make me look kind of different at, because it's like, I know his pride doesn't want to allow him to admit that paperwork's fake if that's the case. But it's like, you can't just like bring some to the table and then they talk about you, but then you find out the paperwork's fake and you're like, well, I'm not going to admit that it's fake because they already dissed me. So now we have beef and I'm going to act like the paperwork is real, or I'm going to find some other way to justify what I was already saying. Like, you can't do that. Like, if you're going to bring some fake to the table, you got to actually correct the record and you got to apologize or say whatever's true.
I ain't gonna never put
you ever seen paperwork that looked like what you saw when you saw the initial piece of paper?
Man,
that's
like
what
for
paperwork
real,
looked like, bro.
I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. Like, I got to see some paperwork in my hand. Like, I can't judge no paperwork or just going off no internet off the screen. Like, when I seen it, like it's people out there that can doctor some shit up and make it look real. I seen the feds put out false paperwork. Right. So when I first did see it, I was kind of looking like, all right, this might be players. But when shooters started tapping in and started saying shit, that's when I'm like, oh, okay, this shit for real. And that's when I was kind of looking at Shooter like, man, he dumb for speaking on this. So,
but what's the end game for Shooter? Like, how? Like, how is Shooter constructing fake paperwork better?
Because he's now in the conversation.
Yeah,
this is a guy that nobody knew who he was.
But now, if it comes out as completely fake and we know you made it, you lost all credibility. He wants to hear from you ever.
I honestly question anybody that aligned themselves with the fake G face. You know, the dude that went to jail, because he's a con artist for real.
But you can say that he didn't know that. Honestly, it didn't seem like Shooter really knew G face that well.
No.
Wait, we talking about Armenian G face?
Hell no, they just bet up. That was just birds.
He came through with Shooter. He came with the Braccavelli dude. He came through with 600. What's the
all them niggas questionable? You said 600. You said
he came through with
G
Uno, like Armenian dude from a Mexican gang, and he comes through with like 3-4 different black dudes, all from different hoods. Hey, I'm all for everybody getting along, but from an LA standpoint, it looks a little different. Like,
it's pretty diverse.
It's a little too diverse.
A little inclusive.
Juggle fever going on.
That's funny.
Right. So he laughing about it. I guess, I don't know, man. The game's so watered down, man. Motherfucker could just say that and nigga don't feel no, or insinuate that and the nigga don't feel no way. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It's you got anything to say, bro, about that before I move on? I don't even see where the Southern Force. I don't even see where the other video at. But let me give y'all some statistics. So it is different from East St. Louis and St. Louis. That's like y'all saying 5 to 20 minutes away. The Valley is about 45, 50, 55, closer to 55 minutes away, depending on what part of the Valley you go to. While Los Angeles has 3.9 million residents, Los Angeles City, Pacoima has 98,000 residents, right? And the population of Los Angeles County itself is 9.8 million. So essentially, Los Angeles City has a system of your motherfucking life. Try to play small the motherfucking land, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Clown ass nigga. But oh, I got a video for y'all though. Hold on, give me a couple seconds. Boom. So let me see. Young Ant Jefe and Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Hit that like button if you just coming up in here, man. Hit that like button if you just coming up in here. So we gonna get into this because y'all said I was hating. Niggas want to knock my teeth out. How you gonna want to fight me?
In that false narrative.
Because I've been seeing that you smile extra hard at whack, bland ass jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Build a website
Let's
you
get
love
into this content
with Wix.
You know what I'm saying?
For your words.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. In today's episode, we'll be responding to Young Ant, who recently reacted to my video, the one where he actually got the chance to question Porky directly about being CS2 back. And of course, what did Porky do? He lied, just like we knew he would.
Looking suspect.
But let me say this. I'm actually glad Ant did this, because it gives us the opportunity to have a dialogue. And that's all we ever wanted, to talk about it. To lay the facts on the table so the people can see what's really going on. See, Porky is constantly trying to switch the narrative, deflect, and talk about anything other than the truth. But this CS2 back situation, it's not going anywhere.
Wack100 and this CS2 back situation. Now, I've covered this before. We're gonna cover this for the last time and be done with it. Now, allow me to tell you guys this. So,
tell them again, G-Mac.
I went on No Jumper the other day, and I asked Wack100, for all you curious minds, for all you people that's street, that's gang, for you people that just acting like y'all hopping out on that asphalt, handling business, for y'all that's acting like y'all spinning blocks, for y'all that's trolling, for the goofies, and for those that just hate altogether, you know what I'm saying? You need every type of person in this diverse world to make this universe and world what it is. So, for all you hungry minds, the question got asked live. Wack100, what's up? These people keep hollering at me, getting at me about the CS2 back situation. So, Wack,
it's already ugly.
Basically, people are pointing out that he diverted the question and started talking about Freeway Rick Ross. Now,
yeah, that is the wrong clip.
Me and him, a day prior, was talking about Freeway Rick Ross because I called him out on the Freeway Ross situation. Like, man, we know Freeway Rick Ross supposedly got down on the police. We don't call that snitching. But you saying there's some other paperwork and you speaking on it and you don't got it. So Wack100 hit me with the paperwork. Like, nah, this the paperwork right here because I was saying he shouldn't spoke on it.
And Young Ant Jefe got the work. Brought the work too. This is nasty work. So he done befriended CS2 back, the federal confidential source CS2 back. Young Ant Jefe, Young Ant Buffet, the gargoyle, the gargoyle with the big breasts, big areolas, nigga. I'm talking about the whole silver dollar areolas, nigga, hanging down like a gorilla, nigga. That nigga then befriended the confidential source CS2 back, and now CS2 back then told him, no, this where the work at. And this nigga that ran the work too. These niggas name ain't shit in these streets. And these niggas talking about some politics, and this is nasty work, bro.
When I asked him about the CS2 back thing, he didn't answer the question. He went into the Rick Ross thing because we was talking about that. And my analogous, I wasn't thinking.
My analogous
diverting for the question.
Hold on, my nigga. This nigga didn't just say that in front of us. Thought we was just gonna scheme over that. My analogous, what the fuck is analogous, nigga? Analysis? This nigga talking about analogous. What the fuck? Hold on, we're gonna run that back. Young Ant Buffet be just making up words and trying to sound smart. This nigga dumb as a sack of brick.
When I asked him about the CS2 back thing, he didn't answer the question. He went into the Rick Ross thing because we was talking about that. And my analogous, I wasn't thinking that he was diverting for the question. I thought that he was setting the Rick Ross situation up into answering the question that I asked him on the basis of, if I'm a snitch or a confidential informant, as everybody's saying, why would I put Freeway Rick Ross out there knowing people can go get some information about me? But being that we fell into the Freeway Rick Ross situation, and I know at times the mind can get lost, and I know minds can too, because I'm under the heavy lace smoke and Duse smoke of cookie smoke.
No, that part's actually important. It's good to know you and Porky had that conversation about Rick Ross beforehand. Now it makes sense why Porky even brought Rick Ross up in the first place. He was doing that to purposely throw you off. Porky doesn't smoke or drink at all. His mind is clear, and he's fully aware of what he's doing. He knew that by bringing up the same topic you and him had talked about the day before, you'd think he was using that to lead into answering your question. But then he backed off, on purpose.
Hey, he's on the attack.
My bad. We'll get over this right now.
That's the game he plays.
So, being that we was talking along the lines of this Rick Ross thing for, a little time too long, I got back to the CS2 back situation. Wack100, like, man, look, CS2 back is a low-level drug dealer that was worried about being exposed and family being hurt by the main streets or something that got to do with the main streets. We gonna hear everything here. Long story short, he said he's not that person. So, the media outlet that spun this content, I'm speaking to them directly because I guess, they were speaking to me directly and saying that, yeah, now you see it, you saw this, so now you got it. Yeah, I just seen it right now for today. I didn't see it before then or however many days it's been out. He shouted me out for asking Wack the question, but in that same nuisance, in his message column, he was liking the questions as well that was aimed at me from people saying I'm compromised.
Look, I'm going to stand on that, and I'm going to continue to give you your props for what you did on No Jumper. Look at Lieutenant Officer Love's boys. It's been years, and he still hasn't read the CS2 back paperwork on his channel. Instead, he's lied about it. He said Greg Kading was the lead investigator on the case, just flat-out lies to protect Porky. Meanwhile, Porky sits on Adam 22's platform, lying and putting murders on people. but will never read the CS2 back paperwork on the show. But you got up there and immediately asked him about it, and I thought that was admirable. I'm going to keep saluting you for that. Now, when it comes to my YouTube channel, all I have is a voice, literally. So because of that, I'm very intentional with every word I say. That's why, through all of this, I've never once said you were compromised. And I've never called you a rat. And I don't want you to be either, because I'm far from a hater. I'm actually a congratulator, and I'm also a fan channel. I'm not just saying that to say it either. Everybody loves Young Ant. That's why people are so thrown off right now. Because it seemed like you were conveniently not seeing up that part where you said I was liking comments, where people were calling you compromised. If you go look at my channel, you'll see I like all the comments. That's just something I do. Even when somebody's talking bad about me, I'll still hit the like. You got CS2 Badges' pet Grease Beast coming on my channel saying the wildest, dumbest stuff imaginable. And I still like his comments. So me liking something isn't some underhanded move. It's not shade. That's literally just how I engage on every video I post. Just wanted to make that clear.
Look, check this out. If you don't see my name on no paperwork, if you can't bring up no paperwork and prove that I'm a CS2 or a CSI, a CI, if you ain't seen me tell on nobody, all that is just talk y'all talking about. Words is win and fly with the wind and go one in and out the other and the substance gets stuck here. You can't paint me out to be no type of rat, lover, associate.
Oh, no.
I have never did it.
No.
Let me be real clear.
Hold on. Nah. Just because it ain't no paperwork on you don't mean that you can't be a rat lover. You can't get painted as a rat lover. You know what I'm saying? Just because ain't no paperwork on you, that don't mean you's a snitch. A rat lover just mean you ain't got a problem with and be friends snitches. So yeah, you misspoke there also, but let's go.
I never said you were compromised. I never said you were associated with a rat. I didn't say any of that. The only reason I even made a video was because you said the CS2 back situation wasn't true. But if CS2 back wasn't true, then that would mean everything we've been saying this whole time is a lie. And coming from someone as credible as you, that couldn't just go unchecked. Because when you say something, a lot of people are going to believe it. That's the weight your name carries. So it wasn't about attacking you. It was about making sure the truth didn't get buried.
Now we about to get into this content, and you already know it's the Hef way and the Hef effect. We gonna commentate.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV,
right,
where we expose the exposers. Finally, somebody put CS2 back on the spot, down at his place of employment over at No Jumper. The other day, he sat on the panel with Lush One and Ant Jefe. Shout out to Ant Jefe, because he finally did what none of these other podcasters seem to have the guts to do. He asked Porky directly about the whole CS2 back situation. And let me tell you, it's hilarious watching what happens after that. Because Porky does what he always does. Lies, deflects, and spins the conversation in another direction. This man is still out here lying with a straight face, even when the paperwork is public. So after you watch this, do yourself a favor. Go check that paperwork. Get familiar with it. That way, next time Porky tries to spin you with one of his classic stories, you can spin it right back on him and watch him fumble through a whole new lie. Let's get into it.
But this now, guess what happens? Soon as something start going on with Ant Hood and he the one getting the money, you know what the other side say? We got to knock Ant down, he the bag. Guess what that Damu gonna do? Hey, Ant, them niggas running your name, because get low. Up your security. He don't want nothing to happen to Ant. He making money with that. This how this work. I done been on yards, me and Youngster from 6 Deuce East Coast, ran from 8-9 East Coast. Our relationships come from Scooter from neighborhood 40s. Our relationships come from them walking in the unit. Damu's is beat. They bang, they set. Niggas say they got us one. I'm like, nah, homie. Nah, he back. Y'all gonna give him a one-on-one. Big Fish from 6-0 did it to me my first trip to the penitentiary as a pup. No mustache. Delano. I'm the only guy. He picked me up in Central Juvenile Hall on the Goose. I didn't even know who Fish was. Everybody whoop saying where they from. Niggas like, we got us one. I jump up. Big Fish jumped up. He like, man, this nigga look like he old enough to be my son. He gonna claim. Nigga, give him a head. Up. Now, which one of y'all gonna get out with this smoke, youngster, and risk going to, ain't finna, he did that for me. Scooter, rest in peace from neighborhood 40s, my dumbass homie is in their neighborhood. A broad that invited him to the party. He showed up with red house slippers, red belt. He ends up in the alley on his knees like this. They saw the tag. Scooter say, you from 2Ps? Yeah. You know Wack? Yeah. What's his real name? Cash Jones. All right, get up out of here. Tell Wack Scooter send his regards. Right? So where I come from, bro, like my politics I'm always dealing with something here, there, and everywhere because that's what's gonna keep you alive or keep you up.
Sure. So that's why you have the badge. Now it makes sense.
No, but this badge right here is I want to get a bet, man. I just want to get it because y'all can expose Wack. $5,000. We put the badge, I open it up live on No Jumper. And you might be the one to expose Wack.
So let me. So I kind of want to ask a question. It's kind of like off topic, right? Because I want to ask this question because I'll be getting a lot of which I don't really care.
Hey, he talk about he don't really care, but he sure be reading them comments. He always talk about he don't care, but he always talking about them comments. They be on his helmet.
Well, my comments, people coming to my Instagram channel, they be searching far and wide to tell me that I'm compromised, one, because I'm on No Jumper, you know what I'm saying, sitting across from Adam, and then they be trying to say I'm compromised because I'm sitting next to an informant. I'm sitting next to an informant. Yeah, because I did an interview with an informant. They be trying to say you an informant.
But okay, well listen.
Ant just told Porky that he's been catching heat. Because people are saying he's sitting next to an informant. And yes, he...
All right, so real brief before we get back into this content. So that was last week at No Jumper, you know what I'm saying? I had ran into Wack. I wasn't expecting Wack to be there. But being that, we was on the subject of the police badge and just, you know, informants, snitches, and rats in general. I know for months, like I said, people have been coming searching far and wide to tell me, oh, Ant Jefe, I mess with you, but I'm telling you, you gotta watch it.
All on you.
You messing with a CI, you messing with a snitch. People been coming to tell me, oh, Ant Jefe, I can't mess with you no more. I'm subscribing from you, man. You compromised. Oh, Ant Jefe, I can't believe you sat down with Wack. So, not even just for the consumer's consumption, let's address this because when I first covered this CS2 back situation, it was off, I think Active Chuck's YouTube channel. I had covered it, and you know, from there Wack came out, said the little bozo thing. You know, I said what I said. That led to a phone conversation between me and him. That led to him telling me I could cut a No Jumper and question him and ask him about anything on camera that I got a problem with him doing. And that's what in fact happened. So, like I said, since then, a lot of people been coming out, oh man, I'm telling you, bro, you can't let him lie to you. He CS back too, this and that. People
CS back too. Now that's
not law enforcement.
See, that's when you start knowing that somebody's dyslexic. So while we was laughing because he was mispronouncing words, that's one thing. But what I ain't gonna do is make fun of somebody because they're dyslexic. He said he's CS back 2. You know what I'm saying? He just said CS2 back. So he knows it's CS2 back, but he's seeing the letters scrambled. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stop making jokes about that because I take that seriously. Learning disorders, sometimes kids grow up with that. Let's go.
People who are civilians, people who hate Wack, people who beef for Wack. Been searching far, low, and high to get this for me. Some of my people. And like I keep telling everybody, this could in fact be true. Again, I can read it and still do not know this to be true because I wasn't compromised. I was not there. I am not the police. I was not nobody on this case. Now, what I will point out and say is that Scandalous Los Angeles is correct when he said that Wack lied and said that the little Main Street thing about this how I'm not CS2 back. His reasoning behind him not being CS2 back because of the Main Streets are not getting hurt. It didn't say that in the paperwork. It didn't say that. So you got that. You got that. You got that.
You got that.
I am Carolyn Forte, Executive Director.
And that's all we're saying. This guy's been lying the whole time. It's not like me and you had some kind of bet, like, hey, Wack's lying, let's wager on it. Nah, nothing like that. I'm just showing the facts. Porky is sitting up there lying. So this isn't anything for you to take personal. It's just the truth. These are the facts of the matter. And honestly, the fact that you got up there and told the truth once you looked at the paperwork, that shows you got a backbone. Way more than that other dude, Lieutenant Officer Loves Boys.
Still again, what I'm not understanding, let's get back into the content.
To how Porky responds to that. Because instead of clearing the air and shutting it down with facts, Porky, in classical fashion, completely deflects the topic to Rick Ross. This is classic pork loinin' right here.
But okay, well listen, I called Rick Ross. I told Rick Ross, Freeway Ricky, use an informant. Right?
Sure. Yeah.
He told me to go get the paperwork.
For sure.
I went and got to work. I sent him to work. I got to work. I put the work up. This is it.
So you wasn't cool with Rick the last
Yeah,
time?
we was.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's crazy. We was doing something on Big Meech on my StreamYard, I think. So after we was running it, this was crazy. Loose Cannon says, Freeway Rick a snitch too. I say, man, that nigga told on the police. I don't care about that. If you Google right now, Freeway Rick snitch on police, it'll pop up Wack100 defends Freeway Rick on this, right? He said, no, Ohio, New York, the plug was in Miami. He sends it. So when he sent it, I read it. It's on my YouTube channel right now, right? So that's why it was funny the other day.
When Vlad called.
No, this is funny the other day when Loose Cannon calls Freeway Rick. Man, I heard what he trying to do to you. You didn't have sent the work. We never even knew about it. So now I had to get with the exposers, tell them go search Ohio, pull the work, and send it. And they sent it. You told, that's tell it. You told on the dead body. No, going home. I'm gone. They can't charge me. Right? So I sent it to him. This ain't the police you telling on. These is drug connects in New York and Ohio and Miami, shit like that. I told him I fuck with Freeway. I said, bro, I didn't dig into it because I didn't really want to. Every now and then I do some bitch ass.
Oh shit, my bad. Hold on. Y'all gotta see Young Ant Jefe on this one. Hold on.
Now remember.
Me to get out of jail, put it on me. I'm gone. Something to say, you told, that's tell it. You told on the dead body. No, going home. I'm gone. They can't charge me.
Right.
Right? So I sent it to him. This ain't the police you telling on. These is drug connects in New York and Ohio and Miami, shit like that. I told her I fuck with Freeway. I said, bro, I didn't dig into it because I didn't really want to. Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. I selected politics. I selected politics. I do. And if you ask me, I'm gonna tell y'all that.
It looks like Porky just threw Love's Boys under the bus. Again. Now remember, Love's Boys has been swearing up and down that they don't selective politic.
And all this selective politic niggas is doing, that causes division. Division causes weaknesses. Everybody is doing their own thing because niggas selective politic, bro. Niggas are saying this is cool, saying this ain't cool. That causes division. I'm not bending my rules, nigga. I'm gonna stand on my business.
That's been their whole stance from the jump. We expose everybody. But now Porky just admitted that he does selective politic. He chooses who to expose and who to protect. So while they're out here calling themselves exposers, Porky just revealed that if he likes you, your paperwork doesn't see the light of day. This is exactly why I've been saying. His job is to tear down specific people. People who are building something, who have momentum, who might actually be doing something positive. That's who he targets. And now he said it himself. He's selective. He picks and chooses. And in doing that, he just threw Love's Boy's whole narrative in the trash right under the bus. Don't forget, this was Porky's response to Ant, telling him that people are saying he's sitting next to an informant, referring to Porky himself. Porky has not addressed that at all. Shifted the conversation.
You know, if I fuck with you, I'll fuck with you. You know,
and I do some bitch ass niggas.
You know, it's some real shit.
So who the fuck put this? So my question is.
So Porky tried to duck the question, but Ant wasn't letting him slide. He didn't let Porky weasel his way out. Porky was clearly trying to run, trying to change the subject, deflect, do what he always does. But Ant brought him right back to the beginning.
Damn, who put this, like, the shit they keep attacking me about?
You are, it's the main streets. It's the main streets. It's the main streets.
So now Porky's basically letting it be known. He knew exactly what Ant was talking about the whole time. This is CS2-back's kryptonite right here. Never wants to touch this topic. He hates it. But this moment right here proves he knew what the question was about. The whole time. And instead of
I don't know what happened. Oh, yeah, it was
answering it, what did he do? Deflects to Rick Ross.
The CS2 back shit.
That's now listen, if you read the pair, have you read the work? Have you read the work? Have you read the work? The work said, whoever this dude is, he's a low-level drug dealer, and he's in fear that his family members in the main streets will.
Come on, man. Last time we meet was perfect. We got 8 minutes left.
Things happen here.
Y'all hit that like button.
No one really talks about it.
Bang that like button. Don't even hit it. Let's go.
Pre-cut fruit and tasty juice. Dole fruit bowl snacks. Fruit your way.
What happened?
We hurt. Okay, for the record.
Porky's been speaking for about 30 seconds. And in that 30 seconds, he's lied twice about both of the things he just said. The paperwork said. Lie number 1. He said the paperwork claims CS2 Back was a low-level drug dealer. False. Lie number 2. He said the paperwork claims CS2 Back was afraid for his family's life in the main streets. Let's not forget, and I didn't even include this in the video, but CS2 Back once said we added back to the paperwork. I didn't even bring that part up. Just think about that for a second. Look at how many lies this guy has told surrounding CS2 Back. It's been one spin after another.
All right, what I want to say about this picking and choosing thing, what I've been coming to see with this picking and choosing narrative is that at some point in time in life, you're going to have to cross some type of barrier that you placed in front of yourself, either a hurdle with. Now, picking and choosing, when it comes to that, and this gangbanging space, you're supposed to keep it black, white, no gray area. Black, white, no gray area. If you know, you know. I'ma just say that. Now, what I'm not about to allow for me, and I'm pretty sure for any other member, can't no civilian judge me accordingly in no way. Unless you sitting on that panel in that courtroom as a judge, a DA, the jury. That's it. As far as a podcast, podcasters, anything like that, these dudes say anything they want to say out their mouth. I heard a lot of these dudes talking to Wack in the past. I heard a lot of these dudes was Wack friend in the past. Somehow, some way, somewhere down the line, these dudes fall out and dudes got an excuse. Oh, well, that's before I know this. Oh, I was only dealing with him before this. Now, like I said, Wack definitely did put the spin on me. I can't even say put the spin on me, but he lied or didn't remember.
And let's be real. Porky did put the spin on you. Don't take it personal, though. He does that to everybody. He even did it to Reggie Wright. For years now, he's been running around lying about this CS2 Back situation, saying CS2 Back was just a low-level drug dealer. So, you're not the only one he's told that to. And no, it's not that he forgot or didn't remember. He lied, plain and simple. Just like he knows he's CS2 Back, he knows exactly what he's doing. What he didn't want was you asking him about it. But now that you said he lied, guess what? He's never going to let you ask him about CS2 Back again.
And him saying that CS2 Back, his reason in giving CS2 Back the main street little narrative.
Breaking news. Cowboy done caught 600 boy and knocked blood the fuck out. We finna run into that. We gonna run it. And then we gonna be getting up out of here. Southern Force, anything you gotta say before we get to this real quick? 600 little homie getting knocked out.
Oh man, I got no comment.
Okay, let's get to it.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? Man, I see this video all over social media. Cowboy caught him another victim. I don't know if this story is true, but allegedly this is 600's best friend. He goes by the name Little Wicked. Cowboy pulled up to the liquor store. He ran into this guy right here. This guy pulled out his phone and tried to get some clout. He wanted to show 600 how he marked Cowboy out. They said he started dissing Big U. So Cowboy confronted him and called him out for the fade.
Pay me the phone for that, bro. This one I worked out. I know it's about to crack, bro. Negative. Politics directions. Boo-boo. Yes, boo-boo. You hear this with no contact. Hit that one. Who's the ass nigga for work and then snitch without transcript or good to get your
Good guy put your feet.
Nah, you boo-boo. Little Wicked should change his name to Little Victim. Look at Cowboy biting his lips when he knocked him out. That's a look of a demon. This man is catching all his victims one by one. He's marking out everybody that dissed him. He beat up Loose Cannon before he went to the feds. Y'all better leave this man alone, or else you're gonna be the next one he knocks out in the streets.
Pay me the phone for that, bro. This one I worked out. I know it's about to crack, bro. Negative. Politics directions. Boo-boo. Yes, boo-boo. You hear this with no contact. Hit that one.
With that sleep. You go ready to go night-night? No, boy, Rick. Hold on, we gonna run that back one more
Tires
time.
Plus, save up to $100 when you spend.
We gonna run that back one more time, man. That nigga was saying that nigga boo-boo. Hey, listen, man. That nigga Thundercat done been through some Thunderdome. Hey, listen. I want y'all to see
What it do, YouTube? What it do? Man, I see this video all over social media. Cowboy caught him another victim. I don't know if this story is true, but allegedly this is 600's best friend. He goes by the name Little Wicked. Cowboy pulled up to the liquor store. He ran into this guy right here. This guy pulled out his phone and tried to get some clout. He wanted to show 600 how he marked Cowboy out. They said he started dissing Big U. So Cowboy confronted him and called him out for the fade.
Negative.
Damu, Kiwe, conversation. You got knocked out.